Alrighty guys, my name is Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and I am a little bit jacked for today's show as we quickly turn from summer to fall, and that can only mean one thing, and of course I am talking about pizza. So guys, on today's show, it is all about a pizza oven. This is a 12-inch pizza oven you can get directly from Amazon. And look, I got a few more coming, so you're going to want to stay tuned to all that. So what I want to do on today's show, we are going to do a quick unboxing. We want to see how good everything goes together. After all that, I will put my pizza making skills to test and we will make us up a pizza. So look, what I want to do here is let's turn our attention down to the board. Let's turn our attention to the box and let's get this sucker put together. Alrighty guys, and here we go, and this is the one of my favorite times of the year because the summer months are dwindling and the fall is upon us, and this is our first pizza oven. Remember, all information down below under the show notes, and I could tell you right off the bat that it was boxed up very well. Definitely a one-person job here. And everything, as you see, is packed up inside the oven, as most of them are. And of course, first up, you will fold out that legs. We will flip it over. And here we go. Yeah. So the first thing we are going to do, that is the ash catcher. We will get that in on the bottom. We will back out these two screws. That is where you are going to dump the pellets. Back out those two screws, put your pellet dump in, and put those two screws back in. And there is the 12-inch stone. It does have a nice weight to it, so that is good. Next up is going to be that door. Back out the two screws. Get that handle on and put those two screws on. And I can tell you the door is nice and sturdy. It is double-walled, and it does fit right in there, nice and smooth. And you will see that later in the show. That is our stack. You got two little notches. Just get that in, twist it, and get it and tighten it up. Yeah. And that's how you dump the ash in. And believe it or not, that is all there is to the assembly. Alrighty, look, even filming that only took probably about maybe 6-7 minutes. It is well designed. It is everything went together exactly how it should, so that is good. I also want to point out that this here is a stoker that is going to stoke the pellets, stoke the fire. Also, nice touch by the company. They do give you a cutter and a peel, so that is a nice touch. I have gotten some of these pizza ovens in the past. You get the oven, you assemble it only to find out that the company did not throw in a peel and a roller or a slicer for the pizza. And look, without the peel, you are no good. So you are scampering off to the store or reaching out to Amazon to get one delivered ASAP. So these are included. Nice touch. So basically what I want to do is I am going to roll some footage to a very simple pizza dough recipe. I mean, if you are doing backyard pizzas and you are not making your own pizza dough, you are definitely missing out. So let's roll that footage. At that point, I will bring you back. We will fire this up and make us a pizza. Guys, so here is my foolproof pizza dough. The first thing you want to do is about a half a cup of water. You want to get that up just under 110 Fahrenheit. I like to get a little bit of sugar in, maybe a half a teaspoon. Look, I don't know if this is the proper way to make dough or not, but it works for me every time, so I just go with it. We are going to take that yeast, mix it up, put it on the side, wait 10 minutes. And when she froths up like that, you know she's activated and ready to go. That is 3 cups of all-purpose flour. We will kind of get a little bit of honey in there, a little bit of olive oil in there. That is a little bit of sweetness. Make a little bit of a trench, a little bit of a hole in the center there. Get that yeast water mixture in, and then just start bringing it together. Now look, the only way, everything is always a little bit different. I'll have the exact measurements down in the description, but you want to get it to where it is crumbs, to where it is just about sticking together. So if you got to add a little bit more water, add a little bit more water. And again, remember, all measurements are down under the show notes. And as you could see up on this screen there, she is just about all held together. I will get some flour on the board. Dump it in, and you know the deal here. We are going to start kneading that dough, just kind of folding it, folding it, folding it. Add some flour as needed. You're going to spend a good 4, 5, 6 minutes doing this. Once she all comes together, she will be like one big ball. Yeah. You want to make sure she doesn't start sticking to the board. Once she starts sticking to the board, it's going to continue to do so. So with the right amount of flour down, the right amount of flour in the dough, she probably shouldn't stick. If she does, it is no big deal. Just keep on working it. Work it up into a ball like that. And remember, real important here, your top of the pizza dough right there is always the top. So when you take it out and make your pizza, that has to remain the top. Get a little bit of oil into a tin like that. Put it up top, let it rise. It'll rise probably within the hour, and go to town, split it up, and make your pizza. So look, this is the lighting procedure on this pizza oven, and this is the lighting procedure on most pizza ovens. Get yourself your pellets. Don't be stingy. Get them in there. Get your 2 fire starters. Again, do not be stingy. Don't try to do it with one. It doesn't work good with one. Make sure to ignite the fire starters and take your time. Do not rush it, man. It is going to take a good 10 minutes, a solid 10 minutes for all this to ignite and for all this to be ready to get it into the pellet. If you rush it, it is just going to smoke. Alrighty guys, look, I wanted to jump in here real quick because this is one of the biggest mistakes I see backyard pizza makers make, is you got to wait for all these pellets to catch. If you put this in too early, you will smother it and this thing will smoke like crazy. So take your time, light it up, then go in the house and make your pizza. Waste about 15 minutes or so and let all these pellets catch before you drop them in the pizza oven, and I will show you that. So look, what I want to do now is I will just let these sit here. I will move them off to a safer place down by the lawn. I don't want to leave them here on this table, as it might get hot underneath. And I will make me up a pie and I will bring you guys back. So as you're moving these pellets into the pizza oven, obviously just to be careful, I would like to see a bigger handle to do so. But if you are careful and you are an adult, you should be okay. Get that cover on, let it go. You need that stone to be at least 500. This is my second pizza of the day. We will get it in. The first one came out, you know the deal. So we will try our best on this second one. We will get it in, and I can tell you it only took about 2 minutes. We did, or 2.5 minutes. We did add some 1 little scoop of pellets. Don't add too much because you will just smother the the flame and it'll start to smoke. We did turn it 1 time inside the pizza oven. And that is all she wrote right there. I did get a little bit of scrunged up, but I gotta tell you, man, for the really the second pizza that I've made in a while, but the first one that really counts, I gotta tell you, that ain't half bad. Let's bring this in. I will talk about it. I will talk about what I like about this pizza oven, what I don't like about this pizza oven, and we will close it out. Alrighty guys, and I gotta tell you, that was pretty nifty, man. That was pretty easy. Took about 2.5 minutes. Probably got a little thick on the crust here when I tried to scoop it out, scoop it in the beginning to turn it. I think I scrunched it a little bit, but I do believe we are crispy enough there. Definitely crispy enough over here. Maybe a little dark over here, but not bad. I wanted to really go for a thin pizza, but look, my pizza skills ain't the best, man. I am just a backyard pizza maker, probably like most of you guys. And I can tell you, for having not made a pizza probably in 6-7 months, this ain't half bad. As I continue to make them, you'll see, follow the channel, I'll get better, that is for sure. All these pizza ovens take a little bit of practice. This one here, really no problem. I filled it after I got it going. I got that stone up to what, about 5 1/4. I do believe that is perfect. Put the pizza in. I turned it once and also filled up the pellets one time. No problem with smoldering. She ran good. The trick there is just to let those pellets ignite. Could take 10 minutes or so. Then drop them in and just let it go. So look, let's cut this open. Let's do that quick taste test and close out the show. Got a little crunch happening. I'd say that bottom is pretty good. The top is definitely good. It is probably super hot, but cheers. Oh yeah. Guys, I gotta tell you, 100%, I nailed that pizza. Again, for not having made it a pizza, probably, I'd have to go back and look at the tapes, probably 6, 7, 8 months, probably last fall. I definitely did a pretty good job on this one here. And I do believe that trick is that dough. Learn how to make your own dough. When you learn how to make your own dough, the pizzas will follow. They don't have to be a perfectly round pizza. It's not going to change the flavor. I hardly ever get them perfectly round. As maybe you heard, we got a nice crunch on that crust, so that is a good thing. So look, I am going to close out this show. I do believe this pizza oven, #1 of the year, is definitely priced right. I do believe it is under 130 bucks. I'll have a link for everything down in the description under show notes. Just follow that link, go straight to Amazon, order it, and you'll be cooking pizzas by the weekend out. So look, man, that is gonna close it out. Again, my name is Tommy. That wind is kicking in. I do apologize, and until next time, we will see you soon.